Because what's happening between the United States and Iran in April 2026 is not just another news story. This could turn into something much bigger, something global. And most people still don't understand how serious this situation really is. Today is April 9th, 2026. And I'm going to break down everything, clearly, simply, and honestly, so you understand what's really going on. At this very moment, the United States and Iran are in a temporary ceasefire. Yes, the fighting has paused. But don't misunderstand this. This is not peace. This is not the end of the war. This is just a break. A pause before the next move. Because behind the scenes, tension is still extremely high. Military forces are still active. Weapons are still ready. And one wrong decision could restart everything instantly. To understand today, we have to go back a few weeks. In late February 2026, things escalated quickly. The United States, along with its allies, launched a powerful military campaign targeting Iran. The goal was clear: reduce Iran's military capabilities, destroy key facilities, pressure Iran into negotiations. But Iran didn't stay silent. They responded immediately. Missiles were launched. Drones were deployed. Regional groups became active. And within days, this turned into a full-scale conflict. This wasn't a small clash. This was serious. Airstrikes became constant. Explosions were reported across multiple locations. Military bases were targeted. And for the first time in a long time, the fear of a major regional war became real. Reports suggested thousands of military targets were attacked, critical infrastructure damaged, high-level military engagement on both sides. Even advanced aircraft were involved. This shows you, this was not just tension, this was war. Now you might be thinking, this is happening far away. Why should it matter to me? Here's the reality. This conflict is directly connected to the global economy. And the biggest reason is one place: the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow water route is one of the most important oil supply paths in the world. Nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through this single route. Now imagine this. If that route gets blocked or controlled, the entire world feels the impact. And that's exactly what started happening. As tensions increased, markets reacted instantly. Oil prices started rising. Gas became more expensive. Shipping routes were affected. Countries started preparing for economic pressure. Because even a small disruption in oil supply can cause massive problems worldwide. This is why this war is not just about two countries. It's about the entire global system. Now let's talk about the ceasefire. After weeks of conflict, both sides agreed to a temporary pause. But why? Because things were getting out of control. The risk was becoming too high. So both sides stepped back, just a little. But here's the truth no one tells you. A ceasefire does not mean trust. In fact, both sides still don't trust each other at all. Even after the ceasefire was announced, problems didn't stop. There are still reports of small-scale attacks, rising tensions in nearby areas, accusations from both sides. Each side is blaming the other. Each side believes the other might break the deal. And that's dangerous. Because when trust is zero, even a small incident can restart a full war. Now here's where it gets even more serious. This is no longer just between two countries. Other nations are involved, directly or indirectly. The Middle East is already a sensitive region, and any conflict here can spread quickly. Major global powers are watching closely. Some are supporting, some are preparing. Because if this escalates, it won't stay limited. Now there is one positive development. Peace talks are expected soon. Diplomatic efforts are being made. Meetings are being planned. Leaders are trying to find a solution. But here's the problem. Talks don't always lead to peace. Sometimes they fail. And when they fail, the conflict becomes even worse. Even without full escalation, damage has already started. Oil markets unstable. Trade routes affected. Business uncertainty rising. Investors are worried. Governments are cautious. And the global economy is under pressure. This is how powerful this conflict is. So now the biggest question is this over? Or is this just the beginning? Because history shows us something important. Many wars don't start big. They grow over time. And right now, we are at a very sensitive point. Let's be clear. The war is not over. The ceasefire is temporary. The situation is unstable. The risk is still very high. And most importantly, everything can change very fast. So stay aware. Stay updated. Because what happens next could affect the entire world. Follow for real updates. No confusion. No fake hype. Because this story is far from over. And trust me, the next few days are critical. If this fascinated you, and you want to uncover more hidden worlds like this one, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss the next deep dive. There's a lot more hidden stories and untold truths waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world is often more mysterious than it seems.